Hi, how are you? We're here once again. It's been a while, but we're here again, and we've got another topic for you. We're going to talk about it, and we want to hear your opinion. We want to hear your comments as always. G is going to tell you what the topic is, and let's hear what we all think.
Hello, lovely viewers. We really miss all of you. It's been a while. We've been all over the place, but we are back now. We're not going anywhere, so please keep watching and let us know. We really missed you. Right, our topic for discussion is, are you ashamed of your pregnancy because you are not married? And what happened when the church found out? Wow, that is it's a very deep one.
It is, G. I mean, I like this topic so much because this is happening.
It is happening.
This is happening, and I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real.
As always.
Yes, I'm going to be real. Okay, we're talking about church and we're talking about pregnancy. Okay, I personally don't think or believe that people should be shown from church because they are pregnant. Okay, I don't think people should be pushed away because they are pregnant. I don't think people should be called to a meeting because they are pregnant. Okay, the person is a Christian, and as a Christian they expect you to be married before pregnancy. Fine, I don't think such pregnancy happens because they've planned it. Okay, and to be honest with you, I can't say that everybody that goes to church doesn't have sex because the Bible says so. Everybody you see sitting in a church, they have sex, even though they are not married. They have relationships are going on. They won't tell you. We know that the Bible says that we shouldn't have sex before marriage, which is a fact. But in the real world, it's not happening. Okay, people are in relationship and they wait until they get married before they have babies. But some people are not lucky, even though they are on contraceptives. Pregnancy happened. Okay, and it's not everybody that believes in terminating pregnancy or getting rid of the pregnancy. Some people believe that even though they are Christians, they will keep it. And I think people should keep pregnancy and they shouldn't get rid of it because the church didn't believe in that, or because they will get shown, or they will be pushed away, or because they will be punished for that. And I don't think that should happen. I think people should have babies. If you fell pregnant and you are a Christian, have your baby. Don't listen to what anybody is saying. If you really want to keep the baby, don't think about what the pastor is saying or somebody else is going to say. It's your body and it's your baby. What do you think?
Well, I feel that once you are a Christian, one of the doctrines of every church or every Christian is to make sure that every man and a woman in a church gets married one day to each other.
Oh, yes.
You see, and we are being taught as Christians that we can only do what married couples do when we are married.
That's true.
It's a very deep topic to discuss. I think the Bible makes us understand that for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. We all fall short of the glory of God. We are not perfect. I'm not perfect. You are not perfect.
No.
Even the
perfect
pastor
is boring.
Even the pastor that stands in front of the church to preach every Sunday is not perfect.
I don't even know what is perfect.
What I feel is, when such situations happen, society shouldn't shun you because you become pregnant. You are human.
That's what I'm talking about.
You are bound to make mistakes. When it happens, society should embrace you and love you.
Yes.
At that time, you might be going through a hard time. And that is the time that Christians should come together to support you who has putting yourself in that situation. Yeah. It is wrong in the first place.
Yeah.
It is not my place to judge you. Neither is the pastor's place to judge you. What the pastor or all church members can do is to support you through whatever has happened.
Yeah.
It's sad that some churches will punish you, will ban you from the church, will just tarnish your image.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
One, I say it's lack of education, and it's society again. Society is pushing people to do things that they would regret. Look, people even get married in the Christian way, and babies don't happen.
Exactly. That's what worries me. Okay, that's why I'm saying that people shouldn't be shown, because I mean, like you said, as a Christian, that's one of the teachings, or what that is in the Bible, that
doctrine.
we shouldn't do things like that. But we are human, and it's what we're talking now. It's happening.
Mistakes.
Okay, the fact that we're going to church doesn't mean that we're not having sex. Everybody in your church are in some sort of relationship, even though the Bible says so. We are human, we are in a relationship, but we try to keep it secret and keep it cool and get married to that person before things like that happen. But some people are not lucky enough, even though they're on contraceptives, they do fall pregnant, and some churches go to the point that they punish them. And then we had a pastor called Pastor Obinim in Ghana, cane or whipped a church member in a church in front of the congregation because they having sex. How dare you, Pastor Obinim? Who does that? I mean, for me, you can't be my pastor. Okay, some people, those who believe in Pastor Obinim, is them. But yes, so like I was saying, some pastors even go to points that they whip their a member of the church because they are they're having sex or they're pregnant, which is wrong. Okay, people, I mean, every woman wants to have a child when they are married. It's so beautiful to have that tradition, things like that. But some people are not lucky enough. So what I'm saying is, people shouldn't be shown from church because they're pregnant. People shouldn't be punished, or people shouldn't be called to a meeting to answer to a pastor, that why are you pregnant, So, and these things that happening is, is the women that go through the suffering. The men, they don't talk about the men. When it happens, they don't call the boyfriend or the whatever, say that. But it's always the women that people look at that, oh, look, she's pregnant, she's not married, she's pregnant. I think it's wrong. People should feel free to do whatever they want, okay? I mean, some people don't believe in a relationship or in a marriage anyway. People want to go to church and they don't want to be married, or they don't want to wait till they are married. I mean, for me, it's the understanding between the man and the woman, what they want. Okay, I mean, some people are ready and lucky enough that they can afford marriage within a certain time when they are, in a relationship. But some people can't, so they have to save up to that. And with the women, the longer you wait, the more your eggs are decreasing. Okay, women, we have to have some certain level of eggs to be able to pregnant. The older you are, the less your chances are. So those women who are in the church and waiting till they get married before they have babies, I don't believe in that either. Oh, I don't want to have a baby now, I have to wait till my fiancé get married. I get married. Oh, if I have a baby now, I'll be punished at the church. And the longer you wait, your less chance of having a baby. And what about if you wait that long and then you have the money to get married or have the wedding that you wanted, and then there's no baby in a relationship? Can you imagine that suffering? That that suffering that comes during that time. The relationships have destroyed because they can't have children. Men are leaving wives because women cannot fall pregnant, and women are leaving men because that's certain things. So I don't think that people should be punished.
You see,
for that reason.
I think some of the women, it's not that they wanted to have sex, that they had sex and then they became pregnant. Some women are being raped. Some women get raped and the outcome becomes pregnancy.
Yeah, and they are Christians.
And as a Christian, because the Bible, has made us know that there are so many things that is sinful in the eyes of God. So some of these Christian women would want to keep the child no matter what happened to them. I think even the pastor who would call the church member to question the person, you are at fault or you are wrong.
Yes,
because like the Bible said, there is none perfect, not even one. There is none righteous, not even one. That is what the Bible said. You see, the fact that you call somebody to come and sit in front of you, it's like you judging the person, and that is for God to do.
Yeah.
You can do what you have to do as human, as a
Yeah.
human being.
Yeah.
And I think as human as we are, there are certain things that we cannot keep shut on. We just say it without even knowing that, look, we are judging this person.
Yeah.
You see, I feel as human, we should embrace everybody despite whatever the person has
Yes,
done
I agree
wrong.
with you. I agree
Whether the
with
person
you.
had sex willingly
Yeah.
or unwillingly.
Yeah.
Judgment is the Lord's, and we cannot take that away from Him.
Yeah.
On the judgment day that we believe in, when that day comes, it's going to be between one individual
Yeah.
and the Lord. You are going to give account of everything you did on earth, be it good or bad. So it's not our place to judge.
No.
But what we are here to say is to let people know that, look, these things are happening.
It is.
People
It is
are
serious.
being
It's
shunned.
happening. You know.
Some pastors bring congregation in front of the church, like Joseph said, to whip them, to embarrass them, to say all kinds and sorts of things.
Why?
It's not your place to do it.
No, even as a pastor, that's the last thing
It's
you want
not
to do
your
to a church
place to
member.
do it.
Okay, somebody that you saying that the person has sinned.
The church members are not holy. I'm not holy. Josie is not holy.
No,
Some of them
I don't
would-
want to be holy. It's boring.
Some of them
How
don't mind her, she's just saying it. Some of them would go according to their teachings and will wait till they are married before they have sex, and then a child will come. Others wouldn't have the patience to wait. They will just go, do it, and still come to church. They will be paying their tithes all right. They will do everything that is required of them as a Christian. When that happens, don't